Alrighty, I'm back. What was I going to do? Was I just going to go in here? I think so. This could be the last foe to face. Arrows. Wazakashi. Niche leather. Junk. Just an incredible amount of junk we have in this last room. That's alright. That's alright. Well, let me just go quickly try that detect creatures thing in that other room. I've got one clan fear over here. I'm gonna take him out. That's a big one. Just gotta wait for my bound bow to recharge. I'll make sure if I go after this guy this time he doesn't get away. Wonderful, wonderful. 1 to 3, 3 to 7. Just saved it. Ah! I don't think that was it. That was one of those Dremora Knievel thingies. It wasn't him. Locked. Didn't I already go in here? Maybe I reloaded a save or something. I thought I sworn I already went in here. It was one person who, back when I was twitching these games, there was one person who complained about the different noises that all these different magical spells make. He's complaining that they seemed too much like ancient arcane video games. And while that may be true, while there may be some truth to that, with the vanilla Morrowind, matter of fact, just to let you know, I have a mod. It's called Magic Diversity. Hey, that'd be helpful. It's called Magic Diversity, and it adds on all these different types of sound and visual effects to the game. So a lot of these magical sounds, different spells that are being cast, and even with those arrows that I'm shooting, those are not native. Those are not native to vanilla Morrowind, the original Morrowind. Those are all from Magic Diversity. And like I said, while I may agree with that person who said that the sounds are kind of sort of archaic, video game-ish sounding, is the other side to that, though, is that with original Morrowind, they had basically the same exact sound for different spells, or different spell groups, I should say. So everything sounded very much the same. But I did all this area. So a lot of the sound effects that you're hearing, they are not going to be the same ones you're going to hear if you play Morrowind without any mods in it. But like I said, it's called Magic Diversity. I like it. I think it was well worth the archaic video game-ish sounds that you hear. That person didn't really care for it too much, but I think it's much better than just hearing the same old sounds that you get from just vanilla Morrowind. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. You like even that sound there. Steel Claymore. Wazakashi. Wazakashi? Wakizashi. Wakizashi. An imp down there. Pretty much the only way I can kill the imp is with spear. Hate to say it, but you just have to try and sneak around that guy. He just seems to be almost immune to bow and arrow damage. Like he dodges them or something. Greater Dremora. I'm gonna try. See if I can get him one time. Barely see him. Hit him once, but then he paralyzed me. Give me my corpse. 4. Can't believe I completely missed this area. Thought I had gotten all of this, or at least went around it, but. I've had way too much iced coffee today. But I'm feeling great. Oh, not another imp. I don't want any more imps. Oh, another imp. I think I can kill one more imp. Unless if I try dagger or something. I can't do conjuration because I'll go up a conjuration skill level, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I could cast one creature. marksman is about to go up. But I think I can do one more spear. May not be much of anything left though. I think all of that electricity damage was getting reflected back at me. Mystic. That's nice. It's a skill book. Resist fire shield. Junk, junk, and junk. The imp. Alright, give it a try. No, wait. Let me summon up a creature first. Wait, I can't. Let me save it first, just in case I don't want to summon up that creature and then... Found out I've gone up a level. I think I can safely summon up one creature. Wow, marksman's at 92. Damn. That's the fountain. Okay, this must be the area I already did. Where that guy was. That's the area right there. This I just must have completely missed. Still got the Ring of the Outer Realm, don't I? I do. I could try that. It's only 30 seconds. It'd be interesting to see what it does. But I could have sworn that originally it said Summon Greater Lich. goes around. I think probably not even anything there. No, let's give it a try. Gotta be able to see that guy. I'll try the other guy. Pretty well hidden. I can only just barely see him. Nope, nothing. Yeah, see, went up a level. I can't have that. I gotta go back. Something happened with that Ring of the Outer Realm. It originally said summon a greater lich, but for some reason it's now not. It's saying something, and it's just some kind of effect. I don't think there's anything over there anyways. Let me just try and see if I can sneak past everyone. Be careful, I could go up and sneak too. See, nothing over here, just a couple creatures. Right, well. I guess I'm just gonna go back and do that detect creatures on that. See if I can find that guy back there. But if he did something like an CV or a divine intervention or a recall, then that means that he's went back to town somewhere. Could be anywhere. But anyways, I got really what I wanted to get. Yeah, see? Wait a minute. This is just taking me back to the beginning. It was in here. Is either here or here that, or right up ahead that guy was. I think it was right here. Let me just try it and see what happens. I can always save it and come back to detect animal 10 feet. Really? No, that's not the one. Is it? I didn't think that was it. Thought I had something better than that. I suppose it doesn't matter. He would have come back by now. If he was just invisible or something, he would have come back. Shame on you for this coma. That's the one. I just thought it was better than 10 feet for 10 seconds. Well, I think it sucks too is that I know I've got a ring. At least I think I used to have a ring that detects creatures, detects animals in a certain radius, but... Man, this was a big disappointment. Not that I really need to be summoning up greater liches or anything, but... Alright, well... I guess that's gonna be it. Let me go to the fountain. Now I just gotta try and figure out which would be best. Do an attribute. I'll do a skill. Only get to do it once, so must choose wisely. What would be best? What would be best? I mean, I could think of it in terms of training. You know, there are some skills that I can't train in anymore because I'm too high a level for the trainer. Heavy armor, but I don't need endurance anymore. Light armor, but I have gone up in light armor. And not only that, but I don't think I'll need too much training in agility. And even if I do need it, I've got block available to train in. I could think of it in terms of just becoming really powerful, let's say in Spear. Or Conjuration, you know, get another 10 levels in, so I'll be 74th level Conjuration. And I could put the minus towards, like I said, something that I could easily just train back in. Maybe block. That would save me some money because the higher a skill level you are, the more it costs you to train. Heck, maybe even alchemy. That's easy enough. But like I said, I could also think of it in terms of abilities. You know, let's say I decided to do luck. Now luck is real tough to boost it up because you can't get a ×5, +5 multiplier when you go up in luck. So if I did 10 points to luck and let's say took away 10 from intelligence, then all I would have to do is retrain in or redo intelligence 2 more levels. I'd have a 50 luck. And then if each one of these Dunmer strongholds has one of these, I think there's 8 of them. I could potentially do that 8 times. And that might actually be really nice. It would also give me a good excuse to boost up my conjuration and my alchemy. But also I could think of it in terms of these factions. Some of these may be a bit difficult, like with the Fighters Guild especially. I can just train. I can train in them. It's not going to actually be that difficult. I think I'm going to do it with luck. I'm going to take 10 points away from intelligence and put 10 points towards luck. See how well that works out. Let's save it. Now, it might also just be, it could just end up being a magical effect. It might not have anything to do with the actual taking points away. I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, if it actually takes points away, then I can just go up 2 levels and get my 10 points back. But if it's a just a magical effect, let's say a permanent magical effect, plus 10 to luck, minus 10 to intelligence, then going up in levels won't help it at all. That won't be helpful. So let me try it. I'm gonna save it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a new save right here. Just a brand new save. Berandas Fountain. And that way I can always come back to this just to take a look at it. Here we go. Let's try it. Drink from the fountain. I'm gonna adjust my attributes. Okay, green, blue, syrupy seems to have a mild narcotic property. Which attribute do you wish to deduct from? Intelligence? Which attribute do you wish to increase? Luck. Strange feeling of warmth as though a god has smiled on you from the heavens. Well, it's good. Doesn't seem to be a magical effect. Looks like it's just done it. Beautiful. That's cool. All right. Well. All right, let's go get our stuff. Recall back to town. And then train. Go up a level and on to the next adventure. Maybe kind of the only downside to some of this is I have a feeling I have grown in power quite a bit. So I've got to hope that the mods that I have that are adding on extra creatures, I'm hoping that they're going to add on ones that are powerful enough to where the game remains interesting for the whole time. It's just no fun for me to play a game that's too easy. Look at all this stuff. Anything I really don't need, I could just toss. I don't need that. Gonna need to find some more. Arrows from someplace, hopefully. Hopefully one of the other chests. Uh-oh. That could be bad. I was gonna say hopefully one of the other chests. And the Fighters Guilds are one of the other places. Guess I'll have to leave that there. Too far away from it. That's alright. right. Haha, I weigh over 1,000 pounds.
What can I help you with?
What can I help you with?
Greetings, Breton.
Here's
What
a
can I do
fine
for you?
one. Speak freely.
These are the arrows I need. Maybe I shouldn't sell those. You never know when you might need those arrows. Okay, I'm still pretty heavy. Why am I still this heavy? Oh yeah, okay. Got all these things. Alright. But I've dropped all the weapons. Let me